Hey guys, you ready for CD?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hey, CD.
How you doing?
Good. Can you just go ahead and describe the symptoms you had and kind of how long they lasted after the concussion and as far as the decision on Thursday's game, were you just not feeling right or kind of where were you then versus where you are now?
Really, obviously, off the impact, I hit my head pretty hard, so it was kind of ringing as soon as the hit happened, and it was tough. I tried to get up. I kind of laid there for a second and just tried to get myself, right or whatever. But I knew something was wrong just off the impact, and then like the pressure of my head, it wasn't feeling right. So obviously, I met Jim right before halftime of the Kansas City game, and they came up, diagnosed me with a concussion. So just going throughout the protocol, it was tough. I felt better, after the Kansas City game, but just going, like, understanding that it was going to be a quick turnaround, that I may not be able to play in the next game, but just mentally, just getting myself right and prepared for the Saints game. It was tough. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better than I did, obviously, last week, but it felt like the longest week of my life for sure.
CeeDee, did you think at any point you were going to play against the Raiders, or how do you go about the decision, especially when obviously the head is important for long-term health?
A part of me did, and that's just the competitiveness in me. Obviously, I would want to be in every game, not willing to miss any one of them, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And as you said, the head injury is nothing to play with. So just being safe, being smart, and kind of thinking longevity and not just in the moment. Obviously, I wanted to be in there, but I thought I was talking to the trainers, and we came up with the smart thing to do is to get 100% healthy and be ready for the next ones.
Just to confirm,
Will you play this Thursday in New Orleans?
Will I play in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, just to double check, did you clear protocols last week, or did the doctor not clear you?
I didn't clear protocols.
Did you still have headaches at that point or light sensitivity or anything, or was it just a general you weren't quite yourself?
I wasn't feeling myself. It was kind of something still lingering around. I couldn't really describe what it was, so I knew at that moment that I was not, mentally nor physically prepared.
Can you give us a sense of what it's been like this week with everything that's happened from a COVID point of view, with all the coaches and the players, and now losing Mike as you get ready for this game in New Orleans in 2 days?
It's all part of the game. Obviously, COVID is nothing to play with, and we take it very seriously. But fortunately, it comes upon us, and at that point, we just gotta respect it and go through the protocols and pray for a speedy recovery. And obviously, losing Coach McCarthy to COVID in an important week, or throughout the season, if you would, just in general, it's tough. So I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for him, and I hope he get back on the sidelines with us as soon as possible.
Sorry. Coach McCarthy, he usually addresses the team after practice. Who did that today?
Coach Dan Quinn did.
What was his message?
Just go out there, be prepared. We were prepared for a game like this. Ultimately just go in, and you gotta, in a game like this, it's gonna be a heavyweight fight. Just understanding who we are, what we do, and how we play. And I feel like if we play together as a group, we can ultimately come out victorious. But in order for that to happen, we have to make routine plays, and like I said, we have to execute. It's mandatory.
If Amari is able to play on Thursday, just what will his offense to get, obviously not only you back, but him as well?
You said if he's able. That's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Obviously having my guy next to me, not even just my guy, just our guy, our teammate. And having him back from COVID is obviously huge. And then having him play on the field with us, making the crazy plays and crazy routes that he's done up to this point, we miss it. And I'm looking forward to seeing him back. And I'm excited. If he's able to come back this week, that's perfect. If not, then, we're praying for him and can't wait to see him again next week. But we're definitely going out there with our best foot forward. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it.
CeeDee, how would you characterize the urgency of this team after 3 losses in 4 weeks?
You said what?
How would you characterize the sense of urgency around the team after 3 losses in 4 weeks?
The urgency has always been there. Obviously, we've lost, 3 games in the last 4 weeks, and I feel like a lot of media people are definitely not going to let us forget that. But, I mean, we're going back to what we do best. Just go out there, play the game of football, do what we love, play physical, and we're going to get the best, approach of all of our opponents. So just going out there, matching what they do, understanding the objective, and just ultimately just going to battle. At that point, I feel like we got too ahead of ourselves, obviously, and this is the National Football League. But you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. I mean, if you go undefeated, that's phenomenal. But I don't think it'll always play that way.
Obviously, as an offensive player, you don't work as closely with Dan Quinn as some of the defenders do. But what have your impressions of him been, and just his overall presence and leadership ability?
He's great. DQ does a great job. Just talking to all of the guys. Being a team player, communicating with the offensive guys. He talks to us more often than I thought he would. But great guy, very outgoing, and he's a team first player, and he's literally doing anything he wants. Not like to win. Like he wants. I love the aggressiveness. I can't even talk. I love the aggressiveness out of him. You can see in the way the guys playing, the defensive guys, they love him. As you can see, the morale of the team is definitely there. They played the best ball that I've seen, obviously, within the 2 years. They look happy. They look like they're enjoying football, and I love it.
CeeDee, what was your reaction, I guess, to Lincoln Riley leaving Oklahoma, and did it surprise you at all he's going to USC?
Definitely surprised me a lot. I was actually taking a nap right before I found out, so I woke up, and then that was the news. My brother ran in the room, and he showed me his phone, and it said Lincoln Riley kind of going to SC. I mean, it's, at the end of the day, you got to take care of your family. You got to do what's best for your future, and I'm excited for him. I can't wait to see this new opportunity and how this team is going to look. I'm definitely still a fan of Oklahoma for sure, but I'm definitely excited to see what he does at SC.
You guys good?
Thank you.
Thanks, CeeDee.